Hi, I'm Tyler Kettle, and this is a reading of Footsteps, a short story. So at this point, we have steps and listening to this voice, and he's walking across the Australian outback. He's just lost his motorbike, and now he's walking. Throughout the night, until with the brief flickers of the sunrise, I fall to my knees. Too tired to move, I allow myself to rest. As my eyes close, I think about the potential dangerous insects that could be around. Yet I let them close anyways because, frankly, I don't care. I drift into sleep and wish for a dream. I hope that Julie finds me and I hold her, caressing her back in the warmth of her skin. Whoever no such dream finds me. I awake to the glaring sun overhead, shining down upon me. I turn away from it and weakly push myself up. Exhaustion doesn't seem as heavy now, but I can feel the dryness in my throat, and I hear the groaning within my stomach. I grab my backpack and rustle through it, finding my canteen, an apple, and a half melted granola bar. Hungrily, I eat the food and take a few sips of water. Staring ahead, I can see the footprints in front of me, still beckoning, still there. With a meager breakfast over, I feel the weight of the canteen. It appears to be half full. I best watch how much I drink. There's going to be food where we're going, right? I ask the voice in my mind. Keep following the footsteps. You'll find that and so much more. The voice replies to me, sounding a bit closer. Really wish it would be more detailed. I place the canteen back in my backpack and heft it over my shoulders again. Following the footsteps again, my stomach doesn't appear to be growing that much, and my throat feels a little less dry. But ever since I've woken up, I've noticed pain between my eyes. To me, it feels like a headache, probably due to a lack of food and water. I keep walking through the dirt, wishing that there is an end to this soon. The day changes to night and back again. Still, I walk. My food and water ran out on the second day. I'm reduced to eating berries off of random bushes and drinking from small streams. I'm not even sure if the berries are good for me or not. That's how hungry I am. Every once in a while, I find sleep under a tree or under a rock. It's not much, but it keeps me going. The voice keeps encouraging me along, telling me that it's not that much farther that I can do it, like a personal trainer. Try to get details about where we're going from the voice, but they only tell me to follow the footsteps. At this point, I know there is something familiar about whoever is in my head, where I can't quite place it. Maybe I'm too tired, hungry, or thirsty to really place the voice, as if my mind can't use the calories to think of who the voice is. Aches and pains that spread from my body make me walk slower, reduce me to a mere shuffle across the dirt. My stomach groans continually, my throat feels akin to whatever is drier than sandpaper. Any exposed skin has long since been sunburned, and the headache has grown worse. Now it's this burning pain that radiates all the way across my head, even down my cheeks. Still, I walk. On the fourth or fifth day, I see the footsteps leading me to this tent in the distance. Is this it? I ask the voice in my head. Follow the footsteps. He answers back. This time so much louder than before. Julie, I ask. Follow the footsteps. And the voice goes quiet. Excited, I break into a faster walk as I don't have the energy to run. Chasing the footsteps, the tent gets closer and closer. Till, when I'm only a few meters away, I hit a rock and fall to the ground. Lying there, I try to use what energy I have left to stand, but I have nothing. You have to get up, the voice returns, echoing my mind. I don't think I can, I answer as I lie there. You telling me that you don't have a few steps in you? Come on. That's not the why I know, the voice, or Julie says in my mind. A few, and that's it. I press my hand to the dirt, struggle with my feet. The headache pounds on my forehead even worse than before. Drops of sweat fall from my face, yet somehow I manage to stand steadily. Using what momentum I have, I walk forward, each step more painful than the last. Somehow I reach the tent. It's green and looks a little bigger, bigger than it looked way back there. Grabbing the flashlight, I open it and walk inside. Hello? I ask as my vision becomes blurry and filled with stars. Managing to see a table and a blob-like shape at it, I start to fall. What? I hear a woman yell out, hit the ground, and darkness takes hold of me. I drift in and out. I'm aware of someone giving water and soup, applying cream to my blisters and sunburns. That's it. I'm aware that this someone is familiar to me, but I'm too out of it to really figure out who they are. All I can really do is sleep. Finally, I wake fully lying in a bedroll. My headache is gone and my throat and stomach feel normal again. Even my sunburn and blisters don't feel as painful anymore. It's night. Distant dingo cries in the distance. Other than that, everything is surprisingly quiet, except I hear the breathing of a woman next to me. I know that breathing. Glancing over, her head is away from me, but I notice that blonde hair of hers and the arrow tattoo on the back of her neck. I know who this is, I say to myself. Julie? Julie? Touch her side, wondering if I'm about to freak out some poor stranger. She doesn't wake up. Julie? I prod her shoulder a little more harder and she wakes up. What? What? What's happening? Julie sits up and stares at me. Oh my god, it's you. A tear falls on my face and I hug her. Yeah, it's me, and you woke me up. You fucking asshole. Yet Julie doesn't try to push me away. Instead, she wraps her arms tighter around me. I missed you. Tears continue to run from my eyes. Why? We saw each other before bed. Well, I saw you. You were still out of it. Julie worms out of the hug. Now, can I go back to sleep? Stares at me with a little bit of anger in her face. I forgot that she hates getting woken up. Yes, I lean in and kiss her. Her lips still feel warm and alive. Good night. I lie back down. Good night yourself. Julie rolls over and assumes she's asleep. Too excited to fall asleep and still crying a little bit, I lie there and listen to her sleep. I wonder how this is possible. People don't come back like this, right? Why is she back? Try to sort this out as I simply lie there. Maybe somehow she came back. Hopefully, I'll find some answers tomorrow.